Here we go!
Welcome back. First of all, Mark. Yeah, 'cause he called in. Remember, he built his campfires in the morning.
Yeah.
He took me out. He heard me talking about how I made my pork chops, how to cut the bone and all that. So he said, well, you got to go to Cerna's for pork chops. So he took me out to dinner this week. And boy, oh boy. So it came. It was about 2.5 inches thick. Looked like a fillet. It was just a big, no bone. Just, Oh my God, was it good. We spent 2 hours visiting. It was so nice. They didn't shoo you out, It was so nice of him. Boy, and he bought a sawmill where he could cut wood, like a 16-foot log, and I think he said 2 foot, but he can miter it. He could finish the wood,
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know the right term.
Yeah, my neighbor's done that.
Yeah, and then he shows me pictures of the swing that he made for his wife, and all the wood. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a machinist, and he works out of his house. But such a pleasant guy. Like I said, 2 hours.
Well,
it was so nice
nice
of him. Yeah.
Now, where does he live? In Solon?
Solon, yeah.
Right around the corner.
Yeah. And I didn't put two and two together at first when he wrote to me about meeting, and then because he called. He started a while ago. Remember, he called.
Yeah, I remember him.
He would go and he'd listen.
Like a really nice guy.
Yes, he would listen to the show. He would build a fire in the morning back in the woods, and the thing is, he don't hunt or fish. He loves camping. He loves the outdoors, and he said, but his wife's the opposite, and they've been married, I think, 50 years.
Well, that's sometimes a good thing.
Yeah. But such a nice guy. Boy, we had such a good time. There
was this joke I saw in the Irish magazine this week. It said someone was asking this guy, "How did you stay married for 50 years?" And he goes, "Well," he said, "the first 25 years," he says, I took my wife to Italy. They were Italian,
Yeah.
And he says, well, he said the 25th anniversary, I took her to Italy. And he says, well, what'd you do the next 25 years? He says, well, he says, at the 50th reunion, he said, I picked her up.
Oh,
it goes on, but that's basically what
the
it
basis
was. After that
yeah.
25 years, he went back to Italy and picked her up.
Gee whiz. Yeah, but that was we had a really good time. Yeah, they do have good food. The owner came up, and he's trying to get us advertisers.
Oh, Cerna's? Where's that at now?
It's just down from my shop in downtown Bedford.
In Bedford.
Yeah,
it sounded familiar.
A block away. It's been there a long time.
Yes, yeah.
And but so the owner stopped by the table, and Mark's been trying to get him to advertise, and we told him to call the show. He said he might. He's a fisherman.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I took some fishing scent to give to Mark, and then when I learned he don't fish, I thought, well, maybe. So he talked about a son-in-law, and he don't really fish. I'm thinking, who could I tell him to take this? So when the owner came to the table and we're talking, he's talking about he loves to fish. And
did he remember you being in Brecksville there?
Oh yeah. He thought I still owned the building because the name's on the building. I said, no, I sold it. And so I gave him the fishing stuff. So he's going to try it. He loves fishing. Excuse me. He bought a 27-foot sport craft.
Oh, that's a good boat.
I don't know if he's chartering it or if he just bought a charter from somebody. But he said he would call in. But Mark's really trying to get us to advertise. And the other one is he bought a cabin from the Amish company that's Jefferson that way.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get him there and he showed me, he put lights in it, battery operated. There's one chandelier he got in there and it flickers like it's lit. And what he did, the inside of that cabin, oh my gosh. And so the coolest
Where'd
thing,
he put the cabin at?
right in his backyard.
Oh, in his backyard.
Yeah. He bought some other land, so his land is narrow but long and a lot of woods. And so he shows me this picture of a converted hot water tank that he made into an airplane for his grandkids.
Wow.
And the wheels of it, and he pulls it with his ATV. His wheels, Carl, it's from a two-wheel dolly. He took the two-wheel dolly and made that as the base.
Yeah.
Put the tank on it. Put United Airlines on it. It's a two-seater.
He obviously can weld really good.
Yes, obviously. And so somehow United Airlines saw it and were thrilled. And they're sending him something. He says he didn't get it yet, but they wanted his address because, I mean, it's like professionally made lettering, and I'm blue and white. I mean, it is the cutest thing. And the kids, of course, love it. It's two-seater, and they sit in there, and he drives them around. That's some talent, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Boy. Yeah, that was
cool.
that was very
I'd
nice.
make something like that look like a wheelbarrow, you know?
So then he took a dumpster, and he took everything off this dumpster that pivots, you know, the smaller ones, and made it and put wheels on it, and he wheels it around, and he's got a dump truck.
Wow.
That he pulls. Anyway, let's get to the phone. John's been waiting patiently. How's it going there, John?
Hey, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Good. How are you?
Kind of cold. Trying to keep away from the ice on the sidewalks from killing myself.
There you go.
There you go. Well,
No antler and lantern flies to worry about, right?
yeah, not now.
No, but I was looking the tree down toward the corner of my street, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that one was like thousands when they hatch in the springtime, you know, there's thousands on there. And like I said, the tree next to it had grown into this one. They never went to that tree. And even a few weeks ago, they were still there. And I look at that tree, and I can't even see any egg casings on it, which is kind of weird. So I don't know. You know, I'm sure it's going to be really bad next year with all the ones I've seen around here.
Yeah. Wow. Well, you never know. You never know. Could change. You know?
Well, yeah, maybe if you get a real cold winter, you know, maybe they'll kill some off.
Yeah, you never know. Got to hope for the best there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what I was calling up about, I was going to talk about this like 6 months ago. I was listening to the Detroit station, you know, and they had a representative for the legislature in Michigan on the air, you know.
Yeah.
And he was really pissed off because Illinois hasn't done anything with that barrier they're supposed to build.
Oh, for the river,
Yeah. So he was saying, like the Biden administration gave him $350 million in 2022 for design and beginning construction on the project.
Yeah.
And then Trump added more money to it, so it's up to like $1 billion they have sitting there.
Really?
And he was really PO'd because they haven't done anything. And then he was saying the Michigan legislature appropriated $67 million they gave to Illinois to help with building the project.
Yeah.
And they haven't done anything.
Wow.
I think that's a Democratic administration, isn't it?
Well, yeah, Illinois is Democratic, but they have the money and they were going to build it.
Yeah.
So he was mad because they haven't bought the land, they haven't started construction or anything.
They're sitting on their hands.
Yeah.
That's managed by the Army Corps of Engineers, which
is it?
They move about as fast as molasses going uphill in this weather. So
I believe that.
to let you know.
I didn't know that was managed by Army.
Yep.
Yeah, he was saying the Army Corps was supposed to, you know, award the contract and start construction this summer of 2024.
Yeah. Wow. It's 2
I
years.
mean, it's almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So they were going to, you know, put speakers in the water to make noise, you know, scare the fish.
Oh.
And they're going to put pipes in the bottom of the river there to make a curtain of bubbles, which they think would also scare the fish away. And then they were going to put, you know, the electric shocks in the water, too. So, you know, You'd have 3 deterrents over there.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
It's like, get off your duff and, start building before it gets into Lake Michigan.
It takes a lot of time to build it, too.
Yeah. But, what I was saying is, like, Michigan awarded $67 million to them to help build it. I mean, Ohio hasn't contributed anything. We're benefiting from all these fishermen coming here and, ice fishing in the springtime because we don't have closed seasons like they do in Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Yeah. Wow. Well, hopefully something will be happening here soon. With somebody getting on them, maybe they'll push it a bit. So. But,
well, if you have the money, it's one thing not to have the money. You have $1 billion sitting there. I mean, it's not a question of money now. It's a question of starting to do something.
Yeah. Wow. Cool. All right. Well, everything else good?
Oh, yeah. Just, hoping for a little thaw here so the ice melts on the sidewalks.
Yeah, good. Supposed to Wednesday, so. Okay, well, have a good week.
Okay, same to you. Bye.
You got it.
Thanks
Okay.
for the call.
See you, John.
Yeah. Okay, we got to take a break, Carl, because we're going to talk about food on the other side.
Sounds good to
Yep.
me.
Ooh, yeah. So we will do that. We'll take a short break, and we will be back.
Whether you're a novice or a well-seasoned angler, if you want that extra edge in catching more fish, you want one of the many species of Kodiak scent. Made from real bait fish, Kodiak fishing scents are made from pure freeze-dried bait. Freeze-drying enhances the scent considerably, making it the most potent fishing scent available to the fishermen today. It comes in many flavors, including shad, crayfish, salmon egg, and the most popular, minnow. Add the paste to your lures, it really sticks. And when a fish hits, it doesn't let go. And if you use tube jigs, try the tube injector. This handy syringe is made especially to be inserted into a tube jig. Kodiak fishing scents are now available online at castaway.com. That's castaway with a K.com. If you want to catch fish, you want Kodiak from Coulis.
Are you ready to catch the big one? Introducing Kodiak Fish Attractant Catfish Bombs, your ultimate secret weapon for a successful fishing trip. Designed with fishermen in mind, Kodiak Catfish Bombs release an irresistible scent that draws catfish in from miles away. Just toss it in, wait a bit, and watch the action unfold. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, these bombs are hot stuff. Perfect for the weekend angler or those late-night catfish excursions. Watch your catch rate explode with Kodiak Fish Attractant Catfish Bombs. Available online at castaway.com. That's castaway with a K.com. Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Until 6 a.m. Breaking up the dimes and quarters, slinging eggs and ham, scrambled poached or over easy, coffee black and strong, jukebox of scratchy records, I play 'em all night long. Eternal blue neon, we never close when the world is asleep. Darling, come take a seat. You can always eat at Joe's.
Eat at Joe's. Yabba-dabba-doo.
How's it going there, buddy?
It's going all right, boys. A mild morning so far here
Yeah.
31 degrees when I came in.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to get to 33, but be 33. Oh, no, I'll take that back. Tuesday, it's going to be 33, and 33 at night, then 37 during the day, and then back to the cold. So,
there we go.
yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
otherwise.
probably a word of warning. If you live in an area that's had a lot of snow, like around here,
Yeah.
The inland lakes are ice covered, but the ice is terrible. It's that
Yeah. Because of the
punky-
snow.
Yeah, exactly. Like Ladue is covered, but it's not really ice. It's more like
Slush.
a snow cone type slush. So yeah, we're going to need some really cold weather to get that water underneath that slush frozen. So yeah, be
Maybe
careful out
the
there,
rain that might come Wednesday might knock it
Well,
down.
that could help.
And then cold, and it'll be good.
Yeah. So guys like Carl, we're looking forward to some hard water. Well, be patient, fellas. Be patient. It's coming.
Yep. Patience, patience, patience.
Yeah.
That's right. Don't want to rush things, especially when you're talking about ice thickness. So, and clear ice, Anyway,
Right.
Hey,
Got to be clear.
I thought this week would be a nice week to put a venison recipe up there, because I'm sure some folks have gotten their deer.
Yeah.
And I made some schnitzel this past week out of pork, but I thought, well, I'll put up a venison schnitzel recipe. And I remember the first time I had venison schnitzel, it was at a deer camp down in Arkansas, and I had no idea what I was eating. I had no idea it was venison. I thought it was, I wasn't quite sure what it was, but it was delicious. and it's probably the one of the best ways to prepare venison I've found. It's and I just like it. And it's so easy to do, really. You need a nice heavy pan.
Yeah.
Cast iron is probably your best choice, but it doesn't have to be. And you just take your cut of venison, and it doesn't really matter the cut. You're going to want to pound it. If you've got, you want to kind of break the fiber down.
Okay.
I used this past week when I was making pork schnitzel, I used the loin, but you don't have to use loin. But you do want to kind of slice your meat in like maybe a 2-inch thick slice, and then maybe put some plastic wrap over it. Pound it with. You can use just about anything. A bottle. I happen to have a little mallet, that is designed to tenderize meat.
Yeah. Is that the one that has the little corrugated? That ain't the right term.
Well,
is that
little pointed? The one I have is actually looks like a. It has a handle, a vertical handle that screws into the center of it. And depending on which side you flip it on, it can be smooth or have those little teeth on it.
Yeah, little peaks. Is that what that's designed for?
Right.
Yeah, but I rarely use the side that has the teeth on it.
Oh.
I just usually use the flat side.
Okay.
The flat. Then you season it.
Okay.
A lot of people season breadcrumbs, but I think that's kind of a waste because you don't always use all the breadcrumbs you put in the dish. When you're breading something.
Right.
It gets more important when you're breading, whether it be fish or meat, to actually season the meat itself.
Okay.
Then just use regular old breadcrumbs.
Okay.
But what you take and you season the meat, just salt and pepper is all you need.
Yeah.
If you wanted to put some herbs in there, that'd be fine. But pound it out, salt it, pepper it, pop it in the fridge for an hour or two. We talked about that before about salt meat before you cook it.
Yeah.
Then take it out. Have 3 bowls, one with flour, one with eggs, and one with breadcrumbs.
Oh, just like you're breading fish.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Oh.
And then dust it in flour,
Yeah.
dip it in the egg, and then put it into breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Put breadcrumbs in. And then set it aside again. Pop it in the fridge. Let it sit for an hour or so.
Okay.
It's going to adhere better because I know we've all made breaded, whether it be fish or meat,
right?
And the breading separates from the meat
and
while you're cooking it.
You got a frying pan full of junk.
Yeah. So what it does is if you let it sit there for a good hour anyway, it's going to adhere better to the meat.
Okay.
So then you just use, and I like to use peanut oil because it has very high smoke point.
Right.
Get your maybe put half an inch of oil in the pan.
Yeah.
And then get it up, around 350, and then pop it in there. When it gets brown on one side, flip it. It's only going to take about 3 minutes a side, maybe.
Okay.
And drain it on a paper towel.
You do that by color?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because remember, it's just a thin slice of meat. It's going to cook very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't want to overcook. Don't want to overcook it, John.
Okay.
You don't want
that
would be
and a low flame.
Well,
you want
got to get it hot. Though.
Oh.
Yeah, you want the oil
to be
no more than 350.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 325, 350 in there.
Okay.
And then have your tongs ready and flip it over, and then put it on paper towel, let it dry.
Yeah.
And then really all you need after that, here's a really cool tip: a lemon wedge, and that's real popular. You just squeeze a little bit of lemon on it.
Yeah.
And sit back and enjoy. You have schnitzel with mashed potatoes or noodles or
boy, that sounds
whatever
good.
You like.
Yeah.
And it really is easy. It only takes there is some time involved, but it's not. You're not going crazy. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Very few ingredients, and it's a great way to prepare venison or pork. And if you make enough, you'll have leftovers. You can make a sandwich.
I like it. And you talked about not knowing. I remember being in a bear camp in British Columbia, and it was, in fact, the guide's mother and wife worked there, and the mother didn't speak English, German. And so, and there were quite a few people in camp. You took a boat to get to the island where you stayed. And so she made bear. One of the guys got a bear. And she also had, I guess it would have been maybe pork or whatever. So anyway, she had 2 plates of food. And everybody would take one of each. Didn't say what it was. And so after people were almost done, the one plate was about empty. The other plate still had quite a bit. Everybody tried the 2. They ate more. The second plate was bare.
Yeah.
But it was bears.
That's surprising.
Bears, but what they eat. So they were eating berries. It was in the mountains, and no, like you'd get in a dump. And I had it, and I could not tell that it was not. I couldn't tell it was bear. Anything cooked the right way.
Oh yeah.
Well, even with ducks and stuff.
Oh,
and,
sure.
It's.
Yeah, I like I said, the first time I had it that way, I was used to eating venison that was like roasted, or stewed.
Yeah. And it can be, it tastes like liver. Wake up, Doc.
It can.
Yeah. I've fallen
It
asleep.
can, but
The Doc's sleeping over here. We got to wake him up. He was really out of it, boy. But
must have stayed up to watch the end of the game.
Yeah, I did too. But it's if you don't cook it right, it tastes like everything. No matter what you cook, tastes like liver, deer meat. If it's not right, unless you make the ground meat, and we made a lot of ground meat for customers when we were processing deer, and we always add pork to it, and everybody loved that. And we did some sausage and the whole thing, did all of that stuff. But yeah, it's the cooking of it is so important. Duck, same thing. They could taste like livery, terrible. But cooked right, it's amazing. Come think of it. If you cook pork or beef, it always tastes good. But if you don't cook wild game right, it's like 0 or 100. It depends on if you know what you're doing. So yeah, that was a good recipe. I like that. I'm going to have to try that.
That's the way I basically make the turkey.
I was just going to say that's how
That's
Doc makes
right.
does the
right.
turkey.
It's a wonderful way
and
to make
because wild turkey, it's okay, but it's whatever. But this way,
but that turkey schnitzel's really good.
Oh yeah, I still have some in the freezer. I've been saving. Yeah. Gonna have to make it.
Those wild turkeys, they work for a living. So they're not.
Right. They're not like the ones that are fed in the. They just walk around.
I pound them pretty good.
Do you?
What that pounding does is it separates the muscles, basically.
Oh, okay.
The striations of the muscles.
And it really carries it. You get a lot.
Yeah.
Out of the one turkey, you get a lot. So, good. Yeah. All right. Are you gonna have some good news later?
I certainly will.
Very good.
We need some good news.
Yeah, we need some good news.
After last night, we need some good news.
So with the playoffs, where does that put them? They're not in the best position now, or what?
I don't even know. I just kind of it's over.
And they had the chances to do it, and the one play inches from not. Oh boy. Oh well.
Well, at least it was a legitimate Big Ten team. Not one of the West Coast Big Ten teams.
Oh,
yeah. And they played a good game, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, defense was,
their defense was
good. They just had 2 opportunities they blew. Yeah, anyways, okay, well, we'll talk to you in a little bit with some good news. And
all right, guys.
Good. We'll talk to you soon. And we will take a short break, and we will be back.
Do you enjoy a good story about hunting or fishing? Then you need to get your hands on Tales from the Trails, the real-life adventures of Castaway Coulis. Take a journey around the world with Joe as he recounts some of his best hunting and fishing trips, from Africa to Alaska, from behind the Iron Curtain to Australia. You can share in his memories through the book, complete with pictures to take you on the journey. It's a trip back in time looking through the eyes of an outdoors legend. Order your copy today on Amazon or at castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K.com.
Unleash the bite with Castaway baits and scents. Their Kodiak shrimp attractant paste is Captain Bob's go-to. 15 times the scent of live shrimp, slathered on lures to drive fish wild. From freshwater to saltwater, these scents and baits are dominating tackle boxes everywhere. Don't let the big ones slip away. Visit castaway.com now and load up. It's the edge every angler's chasing.
Outdoor enthusiasts, get pumped! Join Joe Castaway Coulis on his solo adventure, The Outdoor World of Castaway Coulis, on the Outdoor Radio Network. The legend is back, and now on radio. Every Wednesday at 11 a.m., Joe brings you thrilling stories, expert tips, and all things hunting, fishing, and wild exploration. Catch The Outdoor World of Castaway Coulis. Tune in to the Outdoor Radio Network on iHeartRadio. Head to iHeart.com or grab the iHeartRadio app.
Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. So what else is going in your world there, Carl?
Nothing really.
No?
Nope, just taking it easy.
Any good projects at work of interest?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
went to a maker's market type of thing, a Christmas market where craftsmen and artisans made their own stuff, and out in Chardon. It's called Ransom Sage Farm. They have a thing every year, and it was just Friday and Saturday, so it's over with. But it was really neat to see all the. I'll tell you, there's a lot of people out there in the world who are very creative.
Oh, and, you better believe it.
Have just incredible talents, artistic talents.
Yes.
There was a lady there weaving baskets, and there was all sorts of folks who made stuff with blown glass and ceramics and different kinds of candles and scents. They had a lady that painted with beeswax and lots of woodcraft and folks who knitted with wool, made wool scarves and hats and sweaters and all sorts of stuff. So it was really neat to see. It's that time of year, and you're thinking about buying gifts for folks for Christmas. And
did you pick up anything?
I was going to go back yesterday, but I didn't. I had other things come up. But it was lots of things I was looking at and was like, oh, that's really neat. That's this. I had all sorts of things in mind, but that's okay. I still have time. Last minute Christmas shopping. I'll be and just remember, if you can, folks, try and shop local. Our local establishments need your support.
Right.
And they do a great job, and those handcrafted gifts, no matter what they are, those mean the most.
Yeah.
And
good
handmade picture frame or
right.
piece of
and
art
if you
on the
don't
wall.
know, and so many of our sponsors too offer gift certificates. So that's always, if you're not sure of what to get.
Shop locally, except for
you
Joe.
Got it.
Don't shop off the computer, except for Joe. You can
just
order
at castaway.com.
There you go.
You can
there
order
you go.
some scents
and actually,
for your husband or wife.
Yeah,
some of
or
Joe's perfumes,
or the book. I mean, and I've been selling things I could tell her for gifts and stuff lately. So
that's that book. I'll tell you. Mark and Solon might know that book makes great kindling. So you can
actually. Thanks. Oh, jeez.
You can
Burns
keep it in
bright.
the commode too, and after you're done reading it, you know what you can do with it.
Give it to a friend.
There you go.
Pass it along.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Actually, there is a lot of that too. But yeah, that's right. I didn't think about it. But yeah, for Christmas shopping, I mean, live alone, you don't think about it as much as people with a family that have a lot of, especially kids. You got to get gifts for them, right? So it's a different little bit mentality.
Gifts for them, not a gift. Gifts for them.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. You want to shower your kids and grandkids and nieces and nephews with all sorts of stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember being young.
You should always teach your kids though that it's not about the stuff. The stuff isn't the reason.
Right.
So that's the whole point of it.
Yes.
So
well,
it's not about the stuff.
Yes. What I always remember, because my birthday's a week before Christmas, and the relatives, well, we're just getting you a bigger gift. They would give you one, but I do remember it was sizable. I remember once getting $50 bill,
and you lost it.
And I lost it in the wrappings. It went. So $50 when I was like, I don't know, 10 years old.
See, that's like getting like $500 back then.
Yeah. And then it disappeared. I'll never forget that. But yeah, they always combined my two holidays, the birthday and Christmas, and they will give you a bigger gift.
$50 you got.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, but you remember all that, It's those memories I keep saying about it, but God darn it, those memories are so important.
I got a flip this 3-ring notebook over, it says Ohio State on it.
It was a good football game, though.
It was a good football.
It was, yeah. It's
Oh,
luckily it's not over. That's only the good part of it, and the other negatives. That's okay. It was. They had a lot of great games, and they could have so easily pulled it off by a lot, by considerable. But they played against somebody pretty good. So yeah, 1 against 2. Could have went the other way too. But anyway, but the with this weather, Carl, yeah, you got to be in your glory, boy, getting this ice. I had no idea it could come that quick.
Oh yeah, it won't be long. Once the temperature gets down, like Joe was talking, the lakes like up in the snow belt areas and stuff that have lots of snow. Those are the ones that are going to form the slowest because that snow acts as an insulator.
Okay. So here's a good thing. Give us some ideas safety wise, and somebody that's thinking about going. What are some guidance for them?
Well, you should wait till it's 4 inches thick of good clear ice.
Okay.
You really should, because you'll see people out and fishing on 1.5 inches or 2 inches of ice, and they'll get away with it for a while, but eventually they're going to have a problem.
That's not very much.
Nope.
It's for catching a bunch of bluegills and crappies or perch or whatever. That's it's not worth it.
And they could be
not worth it.
A smaller person, so it's different from somebody that weighs 120 or 240.
So but even smaller people, you should wait.
No.
Oh
it's
yeah,
not
right.
It's not a good thing to. I mean, I've been out on really thin ice before. I'm not going to lie, but
yeah,
as you get older, you learn and realize that, man, I was very,
and what
very
about
lucky.
equipment?
Just I always go as light as I can with bucket, couple of rods, maybe 3 rods.
What about a
Set up
sled?
with different things, and on a sled to pull behind you.
Okay.
Or a cart or something.
So you're not carrying it.
Have a bucket to sit on, and have your safety gear. You can wear your PFD if you want. A dad's not only going to help you float, it'll help you
save your
keep
life.
you warm, give you an extra layer under your coat there.
And what about for your feet?
If you have a suit, if you have one of those float suits like I have, those are nice.
Yeah,
I like my Striker Hardwater Series suit because it's sort of like wearing an ice fishing shanty. You can sit on the ice and keep you warm.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I don't mind sitting out in the snow and stuff in the cold when that's happening. But it is nice to have a shanty.
So what about your feet for slipping?
Should get some traction. There's all sorts of things on the market you can buy to sort of strap on the bottom of your boots to keep your legs or keep your feet under you, give you a little traction on the ice. Especially
I wonder if Great Lakes has that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they do.
Good. Yeah, it's good. Good place to go.
Yeah, most of the sporting goods shops that carry ice fishing gear will have something that you can use as traction.
Okay.
To give you some sort of support and keep your feet from sliding out from under you, because that's, especially when there's no snow on the ice, it gets really, really slick, and you have to be very careful. You can really hurt yourself.
What about a walking stick?
That helps.
Definitely. You can either get a spud bar with it has like a chisel on the end that you hit the ice on the way. You can also check the ice thickness with that.
Oh, and you could do for walking.
Yep.
Okay.
And just to help keep your balance, that's a good thing, especially if you're older.
And if you should slip and fall, then you have something you could use to help yourself as you get older, to help yourself to be able to get up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, and I always say go with somebody.
I was just going to bring that up.
If you're new,
good idea to go with somebody.
Go with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or go somewhere where there are people out.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
Everybody on the ice, we're all fairly tight-knit crew.
Oh,
and
yeah.
keep an eye on
You
each
fall,
other.
somebody will be there right now.
Tell someone where you're going and take a cell phone with you.
Cell phone.
Yep. Put a cell phone inside a Ziploc baggie.
That's what I was just going to say. What do you put it in?
And inside a Ziploc baggie, and keep it in your pocket. Don't take your cell phone out while you're sitting on a bucket and look at stupid videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because what's inevitably going to happen, you're going to get a bite, and you're going to get excited, and you're going to drop your phone, and I guarantee you it's going down that hole.
Yeah, yeah.
I know so many people that have dropped cell phones
Really?
in holes in the ice.
Really?
I know of at least 4, maybe 5.
Oh, my,
in,
really?
Presque Isle Bay and here in
at the price of those
Pennsylvania,
phones today, oh boy.
Keep your worms warm.
Your what?
Worms warm.
Oh, your worms.
Yeah, keep your waxworms from freezing. You know, you can tuck them in your coat or put them in your pocket, or
or buy
like
as a
Norm
backup
does,
some freeze-dried ones. So if you run out, you've got them in your tackle box.
Freeze-dried ones work. They work great. They work good.
Good.
Get them going. You know, have your backup bait if you run out, and there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're going to take a break. What are we going to learn, Doc?
We're going to learn a lot of.
We're learning a lot of a lotta. So whatever a lotta is, that's what we're going to learn.
I'm going to go get some coffee. I'm going to call you back after 9, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, we'll talk to you then.
All right.
Go enjoy your coffee. All right. And in that, we will take a short break, and we will be back.
At Fish Lake Erie and are used to fishing with dipsy divers, I think they've got to try my diver, Castaway's magnetic diver. And what's so neat about it, it's a magnetic release. So you don't have to fight with the problem with the regular dipsies is that they'll trip. You got to bring them in.
Or sometimes they won't trip.
Or they won't trip. This is a magnetic release, so you let it into the water, and as it has slack, it falls and it sets and then dives. And then when a fish hits it, it trips it, comes to the surface and comes in. But the neat thing about it as well is you can fish with it. You can trip it. You can let it come up through the water column. You can reset it. So it's a great way to get a bait down and away from the boat. So it's Castaway's magnetic diver, but it's something, if you're a troller, you need to look into. It's a great product and a great way to make fishing a lot easier and a lot more productive. Order yours today.
Hook more with Castaway baits and scents. The Kodiak Shrimp Attractant, Captain Bob's must-have. Blast lures with shrimp scent that fish can't resist. It's perfect for any water. Pros are stacking their kits with Castaway's killer pastes and soaks. Don't get skunked while they cash in. Head to Castaway.com today and grab the scents that turn bites into battles. Castaway. Fish won't wait.
Whether you're a novice or a well-seasoned angler, if you want that extra edge in catching more fish, you want one of the many species of Kodiak scent. Made from real bait fish, Kodiak fishing scents are made from pure freeze-dried bait. Freeze-drying enhances the scent considerably, making it the most potent fishing scent available to the fishermen today. It comes in many flavors, including shad, crayfish, salmon egg, and the most popular, minnow. Add the paste to your lures, it really sticks. And when a fish hits, it doesn't let go. And if you use tube jigs, try the tube injector. This handy syringe is made especially to be inserted into a tube jig. Kodiak fishing scents are now available online at Castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K.com. If you want to catch fish, you want Kodiak from Coulis.
Soft plastics do catch fish, but when you supercharge them with scent, they can catch even more fish. That's where the power of Kodiak scenting soap comes in. Just drop your favorite plastic, worms, swim baits, grubs, or any other plastics into Kodiak powerful soap. Watch the difference and you'll be surprised. The soap will actually be absorbed into the plastic and last. Packed with natural oils and proven fish attractants, Kodiak scenting soap turns a soft plastic into an irresistible meal, whether you're chasing bass in freshwater or reds and snook in the salt. And unlike sprays that wash away, Kodiak penetrates the plastic so it will last cast after cast. Kodiak Scenting Soak. More scent, more strikes, more fish. Order yours today at www.castaway.com. That's castaway.com with a K.
Do you enjoy a good story about hunting or fishing? Then you need to get your hands on Tales from the Trails, the real-life adventures of Castaway Coulis. Take a journey around the world with Joe as he recounts some of his best hunting and fishing trips, from Africa to Alaska, from behind the Iron Curtain to Australia. You can share in his memories through the book, complete with pictures to take you on the journey. It's a trip back in time looking through the eyes of an outdoors legend. Order your copy today on Amazon or at castaway.com. That's castaway with a K.com. Thanks for listening to the Inside the Great Outdoors podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or stories you'd like to share, shoot us an email at jcoulis@castaway.com. That's Castaway with a K. We'll share your comments with our audience on the following week's show. Thanks again for listening to Inside the Great Outdoors.
Welcome back. Time for the Doc Exchange. So we're going to learn about a lotta. So
Well,
tell us
Loda,
what
Loda.
a lot of Loda.
Loda. This
Okay.
is the burbot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's now.
Yeah. Well, now and
Well,
a little later
Oh.
through the season, you know.
Okay.
This fish is the only member of the cod family to live in fresh water. It has an enormous range occurring right across the northern parts of Europe, Asia, and North America. So, that means us.
Yeah.
We're North America, Joe.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is usually nocturnal and spends its day kind of laying still in the sheltered nooks and crannies on the bottom. By night, it preys on small fish. It eats fish eggs and invertebrates, like worms. It has a variety of names. They sometimes call them eel pouts, lawyers, also ling, lodas, locks, methies, lush, cusks. And the origins of all these kind of curious and funny names are, there's a variety of names they call them all over the world, and really in this country too, especially in the northern parts of North America, are sadly lost through history. Burbot, being the only member of the cod family in fresh water, it's kind of being a member of that family when prehistoric seas receded, across the temperate subpolar regions of the northern hemisphere. This is why they have such an enormous range across the northern parts, of course, of Europe, Asia, and North America. It's really pretty neat when you think about it. They're the only freshwater fish that spawn in winter, just like their saltwater cousins. They usually spawn in muddy or sandy flats or shoals, anywhere from 1 to 6 feet deep in the winter. And this is why it attracts ice fishermen up north. They usually weigh around 2 to 8 pounds, but can go up to 19 pounds. One was caught around 19 to 20 pounds in Minnesota a few years ago. In Alaska and Siberia, there are a couple of subspecies of burbot that can weigh up to 60 pounds.
Ooh,
that's a big.
That's a big
That's
fish.
a big fish. These fish kind of look like an elongated catfish. Their body is long and rounded at the front, but flattened towards the tail. They have two dorsal fins. The second one is much longer than the first, and it stretches well over half the body length. The anal fin is pretty long too, but it's slightly shorter than the dorsal fin. The head is kind of broad with a large mouth, and it has these prominent barbels on the chin, chin, I should say. The nostrils extend out into short tubes. They really look kind of weird. They're slippery. They're small, scaled. They're brown to olivaceous in color, with kind of a reticulated brown to yellow to black pattern. It varies, I think, due to temperature and due to the bottom and due to the area and lake where you catch them. The name burbot is probably derived from the French word barboteur, which means to wallow in the mud, or it may be from the Latin word baba, which means beard, referring to the whiskers or the barbels on the chin. Or maybe it's referred to Bridget Bardot or that other gal, Adrienne Barbeau. Remember her?
Yeah.
Adrienne Barbeau.
Yeah.
She was that really. She was the daughter on Maude. Remember that?
Oh
show,
yeah,
Maude?
yeah.
Well, it could have been Bardot or Bourdeau or one of them. Maybe one of those.
One of them.
One of those. Who knows? I don't know. It's a bad joke.
Anyway,
you can fish for them. Most likely, plan to go out. If I were trying to fish for burbot around here, I'd go to the Grand River.
yeah,
I think
that's where most go.
I think most guys go out there.
Yeah,
I think Mike Dirkelak caught a couple
and
years ago.
And it's nighttime. You go into
go at night. Just fish for them like you would for catfish.
Yeah.
And I'd fish for them on the bottom. You can fish for them like with an egg sinker and a barrel swivel and a single hook. And, you can put on any kind of bait you want.
It seems like they fish that bay at Grand River in that shallow water.
In that shallow water, and there's a couple areas. You'll see where the guys are fishing for them, and that's where I'd fish for them.
Sure, sure.
And you can use just a regular old crappie rig with two hooks, again, on the bottom. You can use minnows or worms or both of them. That's fine. My excuse when I'm not catching anything, I'll say I'm fishing for burbot or whitefish.
Would you catch anything else fishing at night
you
that
can
way?
Catch anything.
Yeah.
At night, everything bites at night. Walleyes bite at night. Perch can bite at night too.
But is this the only fish that literally feeds at night?
Yeah, they primarily feed at night. But
okay.
Walleyes feed at night too. That's why they have such big eyes.
Sure.
Prior to the 1950s, they were quite abundant in Lake Erie. Since then, they decreased really quite a bit, along with other species of fish. Like lake trout and whitefish and cisco,
smelt,
and of course the blue pike. Now, smelt just kind of recently declined, but smelt were an introduced fish. I think they introduced them in either the 20s or 30s.
Oh,
they're an ocean fish.
That's what I was just going to say.
That were introduced.
They're saltwater
into the Great Lakes.
It's odd that they made it, that they could adapt.
They did really good for a while. And I used to fish for smelt quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
I still have one of those long-handled metal nets
Yeah.
that you used to walk along along the rocks
at Edgewater
or along the pier. And, well, I used to be able to run. You'd run with that net, and it had a really long handle, and you'd scoop up these smelt. You remember that?
Yeah.
Joe?
Oh, yeah. And I remember fishing for them.
Yeah.
On a boat at Edgewater and catching a lot of them.
Well, we used to fish for them up at the islands.
Oh.
And you catch a bunch of them through the ice too, and when you're fishing for perch, you'd get smelt.
It'd be perch and smelt.
I used to go on my lunchtime when I first got out of college and just go out of Edgewater for about a half hour, and I get like I was telling you before, I get a half dozen perch, and maybe a half dozen smelt, and that'd be dinner.
Oh God, yeah, and a good dinner.
Good dinner. And you wouldn't have to do much with them. All I do is just gut them.
Yes.
And eat them whole.
Cut the heads off and just the fins. You ate everything.
Yeah, you ate the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. You went to Minnesota. You caught a bunch of these guys.
Burbits.
Burbits.
Yeah.
Of course, burbits.
Yeah.
Minnesota, Wisconsin. They have contests and everything up there.
Oh.
What do you do with it after you've caught it, One thing you want to do, you want to skin it and fillet it, of course. Don't freeze the thing. Remember, the eggs or the caviar are considered a delicacy.
From burbits.
The livers are considered a delicacy, too. And a lot of people fry them up there. They're rich in vitamins. They like to eat those things. They eat the livers with fried potatoes and red wine. Did you know that?
No.
Well, you don't like livers anyway.
No, and I don't like wine.
I never had fish livers, but I'm told that that's a really tasty thing. But you can also do what's called poor man's lobster.
Just like the sheep had.
Yeah, you can cut it into chunks and boil it quickly. And you want to do this quickly. In 2 quarts of water, a half a cup of sugar, a quarter cup of sodium chloride, that's salt, and the juice of 1 lemon, and serve with melted butter.
Ooh.
Sounds good. I was told, too, just like with other types of fish that are kind of tough.
Yeah.
You can use 7-Up instead of that concoction.
Oh.
Boil them in 7-Up, and they're good that way. It would be it's on my bucket list as a Piscine delicacy.
Because you can't buy them anywhere, right?
No.
So you have to know somebody that
catches
them.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting that it's a fish that feeds it's a nocturnal fish.
Right.
There aren't too many fish that are nocturnal.
No.
Walleyes feed through the day and at night.
Right.
A lot of fish both, but not many that are nocturnal.
Yeah.
So that's
catfish. Catfish are both.
Yeah, but they're both.
But
this is the only fish I could think of.
If you see guys that are real catfish fishermen.
Oh yeah.
They go at night.
Oh yeah.
A lot of the guys down West Virginia, southeastern Ohio, they fish it.
Yeah, but that's the only fish that only if you're going to catch them, you got to go at night. Right. Okay, and now we got to take a break, and we will be back.
Bourbon.